Start streaming. All right, sweet. We are live. Typing live now at everyone. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to more of the live-streamed Octopath Traveler Let's Play. I am your host, Saigan. We got 3 left. 3 left. I've also recorded a very special Quester's Rest to announce the new project and what's going to be happening with the channel. And that will be going live later this week, so keep an eye out on the channel. Did we not talk to anybody in this town? Doc! Good evening, sir. Give me that. Give me that. Alright. So, who do we want in our group now? Prim. You're out. Love you, but you're out. Also, unequip all of that. What is Therian right now? A hunter? He works out pretty well as a hunter, actually. I'm alright with that. Bunker, Sadie, hello, hello, good evening to you both. That kid really shouldn't be riding his bike out in the tree. I have this horrible habit of looking out my windows and then like judging people. This kid's like 12 and he's riding his bike in the street, which like normally wouldn't be a problem to me, like in a neighborhood, but this is a busy street downtown. Like it's on a bus route. It's one of the main thoroughfares to the downtown area. I'm sorry, I just totally slapped the microphone. Bet that was noisy. Gabe, good evening. All right. Who are we doing next? We got LBRY, we got Tressa, and we got Honnet. I'm gonna let you guys pick. Who are we doing? Who are we doing? First responder, LBRY, Tressa, or Honnet? Yeah, Mel's had DQ builders too. Am I getting excited for builders too? Yes, now I am. Now that I know it's out in July and I'm done with DQ 11, like, I feel, and I think that the project is going to be, maybe not complete, but, like, a good chunk taken out of before Builders 2 comes out. Enjoying some whiskey. Anyone? Anyone? LBRY, Tressa, or Honnet? Tressa. Thank you, Bunker Brat. Sorry. Oh, yeah, now here come the answers. Bunker Brat over on YouTube says Tressa. Does Tressa have patience? Yes, she does. And she's got elemental augmentation. Does she need Hail and Hearty? No. No, she does not. I could throw on evasive maneuvers, but let's be real, we want to get her some levels before we get to the boss. Oh, second wind. Do you not have second wind? Oh no. Well, I guess you're gonna be a dancer. Congratulations. Oh, that must be what we were working on. We're going to need 152 more job points. Oh, no. She picked up second win just now. Great. Good news. We probably still want her as a dancer anyways, because we don't have a dancer right now. All right, Bunker. I'll see you over on Twitch. That's how it seems to go. Like, it's nice to have the viewers on both. And a lot of evenings, like, YouTube will work better than Twitch for a lot of people. So I'm really glad that I've started streaming to both. But, yeah, if you're looking to chat with folks, they are all on the Twitch side. Nobody has this equipped right now? I feel like I should put that on... Yeah. Oh no, he can't use it. Ah, okay. Heath Coast Stagger. Take it. I have no idea what we're going to be up against next, so I'm not really sure what to equip for. Whatever. Gives her some more defense. Makes her a bit tankier. So, yeah, I think we're good to go. Tressa! Tressa. She's up in the northeast, I think. East? East. As opposed to the northeast. Or east by northeast. She is easterly east. Massamune over on YouTube says, did you see the announcement for Dragon Quest Walk? If so, what do you think? It's Pokemon Go, but for us. It's for the DQ fans. It seems like it's probably going to be simpler, more focused on just gaining level and finding equipment. I'm supportive of the idea. I like the idea. I really hope that they localize it. I see no reason why not. DQ11 was a massive hit. The series has been growing in popularity ever since the 3DS releases of 7 and 8, and has just jumped large scale since DQ11 came out. It's just, oh, man. Man, I'm really excited for it. I really hope we get it. If we don't, I'm probably still going to try and grab the APK for it. It would not be the first time I've been able to play a Dragon Quest game, a mobile DQ game, before it got localized. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know how it is. Unless Squeenix is weird about it and region locks the freaking game, which would be stupid in a game that encourages travel. Why buy when we can take? Wow, all that physical attack and speed. All that was missing from that was, what a time to be alive! I didn't want to be too excitable about it. Soccers, what's up over on YouTube? Been trying to get a new JRPG. Triple Gas Sleep says, I've been trying to get a new JRPG to play for ages and was tempted to pick up Octopath Traveler, but the reviews were eh. Would you recommend it? This is a great game so long as you don't go in with weird, vaulted expectations. The biggest complaint that people have had about this game is that the stories for the characters aren't intertwined more. People wanted one large epic plot, and instead you get 8 very personal plots that have nothing to do with saving the world. These are all very small personal stories related to each individual character, which is a nice change of pace. But it's not necessarily what a lot of the people who purchased the game were after. The music is fantastic. The combat is great. Each of the characters really feel like they're their own thing. This would have been my RPG of the year if Dragon Quest XI hadn't come out just a month or two after it. This is a phenomenal game for fans of JRPGs who want something different. And so long as you don't go in with weird expectations that it's the next Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI, I think there's really a lot to love here. So, yes, I do recommend the game. But also bear in mind, it was kind of divisive, and there were a lot of people who didn't like it. Yeah, you're welcome. Exactly, Gabe. They didn't really give any weird expectations to people. They did say that there were 8 characters, each character with their own story, but people wanted like cutscenes with the characters working together, and that's just not this kind of game. There are 8 characters who have come together, but the stories are all very separate. What is this? Records of a journey through an unexplored land. How do you steal... Oh, they're records. So they're probably, like, written down or something. I get it. I get it. Michael Howell says, hey, just wanted to say you helped me get into GQ11. Haven't been doing your live streams because spoilers, but it's the first JRPG since Final Fantasy that I enjoy each moment. Dude... Right? Like, I like Final Fantasy. I am a Final Fantasy fan, but it lacks that consistency that DQ has. Oh, a gargantuan shield. That evasion drop. That'd be good for, like, LBRY or Alphen. People who aren't expecting to block. New gears? I like the speed buff. I don't like the accuracy drop for Alphen. Ooh. Ooh. That's a nice change for Tressa. Ooh, unerring bracelets. I want to have these just because. Like, yeah, I want 6 of them. An introduction to adventuring. Oops, I bought that when I totally could have just taken it. Tavern Wench's possessions. She spent a month's savings to purchase those. And I just came in here and took them. Oops, I accidentally paid for something. Whoops! We don't need to do that. Therian, rob this old woman blind. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Oh, excuse me. A cleric. And also a man. I was way off. Aura, good evening. In Victor's Hollow, Tressa reunited with Captain Leon Bastral. He spoke of a dear friend from his pirating days and told her of the LBRY, the man's most precious treasure. That man's most precious treasure. Tressa ventured out and recovered it, but Leon refused the gift, for he already found his most precious treasure. His friend's old ship, and a new life as a merchant. There's only room in one's heart for one true treasure. So what was hers? Tressa realized she still had no answer. Undeterred, she made her way to Grandport, the LBRY in hand. And so she arrived at the Merchant's Fair.
Whoa!
I can't believe it. I'm finally here. I hope you're ready for me, Merchant's Fair. This is incredible. These are merchants and treasures from all over the world here. That must be where they hold the auction. I can't wait to see what they have for sale.
Hey.
Look, it's Mr. Wyndham.
Oh.
Wyndham? Like the incredibly wealthy aristocrat?
Aye.
One and the same, miss. Rumor has it he's got enough money to buy himself a small country. Supposedly he invests quite a sum into the fair, too.
This is an honor.
Welcome, Mr. Wyndham. Only the rarest and most beautiful treasures have been gathered here. I'm certain you'll find something to your daughter's liking.
Indeed.
I expect so. I'll spend what I must to see her happy.
Ah.
One of the highlights of the fair is a competition. Merchants show off their finest pieces to Mr. Wyndham.
Uh-huh.
And he picks only the very best one to give to his daughter. The reward is 1 billion leaves. $100 billion!
Aye.
They say he invests in the fair just so he can hold the competition. I guess all that money will touch your noggin eventually. I don't get it. At least his daughter's happy. Though it does make me wonder how he chooses a winner. I think we might have found a purchaser for the LBRY. Well, color me curious. Will the LBRY do the trick? If I prove myself here, I'll know this journey wasn't for nothing.
All right.
Guess there's only one way to find out. I'll go sneak a peek at the competition. So this is what I was talking about. These stories are
Oh no.
sometimes very little things. We're on the final leg of Tressa's story, and she wants to do well as a merchant at a fair. That is her end game. This isn't about epic storytelling. This is about small scale epic storytelling, you know? Because each individual person's life is going to be an epic when you give it the attention that it deserves. Gasp!
Are you all right? Yes, thank you. But please don't worry yourself. I can walk on my own 2 feet. Okay. If you say so. Ah! Are you sure you're okay?
I don't know if she's sick, drunk, or just clumsy. Or stealing from Tressa.
Here, have some water. Thank you so much for your kindness. You don't have to thank me. I'm Tressa, by the way. I'm a traveling merchant. A traveler. I'm Noah. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Tressa. You don't have to be so formal. Tressa works just fine. I see. Tressa. See? That's not so hard. How are you feeling, by the way? better, thank you. I thought I can make it just a bit further. My legs have always been weak, you see, so I never strayed too far from home. Aww. But I've always longed to see the world. I just know there are countless, wonderful things out there waiting to be discovered. This girl reminds me of me. But the rest of the world was always out of reach. Eventually, I realized that my dream would forever be just a dream. I came here by sheer willpower alone. I hoped I'd find something to help make my dreams come true. Something precious I'd treasure forever. Treasure?
Oh.
My lady, there you are. Lady?
Gil!
I'm sorry I worried you, Gil. And who is this young woman?
Tressa.
Her name is Tressa. She lent me her aid.
Oh.
My word, Miss Tressa, you have my deepest gratitude. Allow me to introduce myself. Myself. My name is Gil, and I am in service of the Wyndham family.
What?
The Wyndham family?
I'm sorry.
I'd love to repay you for your kind deed, but I'm afraid we must be on our way. Let us make for the auction hall, my lady.
Thank you so much.
Of course, Gil. Thank you again, Tressa.
Take care.
I'm just glad you're all right. See you around, Noah.
Noah.
Noah is the daughter of Mr. Wyndham, which means she's who this whole competition is for. Do it, Tressa. Get that money. Who is that? Who is that? I don't trust you at all. At all. None of the good guys show that much of their legs. Travel banter!
But of course.
The Wyndham family? But of course they'd come to the fair. Do you know of the Wyndhams, Professor? Yes, but in a different way, I posit, than a merchant such as yourself. They are patrons of the arts and generous benefactors to the world of scholarship. They can trace their family line back to the founding days of an ancient kingdom. The Wyndhams have witnessed great changes in the arts and politics and have recorded that history in their family chronicles. Scholars such as myself have many reasons to be grateful to them. I had no idea. We merchants never thought of them as anything but fabulously rich. Start rubbing your hands when a Wyndham comes calling, Ma and Pa would always say. Oh, food for thought, would you not say? The merchants see the Wyndhams one way, the scholars another. 'Tis a fair reminder that the same object can look quite different depending on who is doing the viewing. Right, there's all sorts of people in the world, and that's what makes trade so fascinating. Sigh, Primrose shows her legs, but she's a good guy. Shut up, Aura! Indubitably, and scholarship too, I might add.
Hey.
Taking it all in? You bet I am. It's a thief's dream, all these lavish wares just sitting there for the taking. I know, it's like my eyes can't stop moving from one thing to the next. Precious coral, giant pearls and sapphires, ornate metal filigree showing the touch of a master's hand. And those ceramics, it's not every day you see such pristine craftsmanship. You mean those cups and bowls? How valuable can they be? Well, they're made of the finest white porcelain. Very rare, very costly. Huh, you know your stuff. As do you, when it comes to jewelry at least. A thief who can't tell gold from copper won't last long in the profession. When you put it that way, I guess our trades aren't so different after all. Indeed, seems we have more in common than we thought. I want a buddy movie about Tressa and Therion, the merchant and thief dynamite duo.
What to do?
Treasure, treasure everywhere.
Oh,
Oh, that's House Cinnabee tableware.
whoa!
And they're Renee towels, crimson gems, gold coins from Belmond. You really can find anything at the fair. I better write this all down before I forget. You clipped it. Of course you did. I should quick quest that, actually. Excuse me, miss. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
It can't be.
I feel like I've seen that notebook somewhere before. Would you mind showing it to me? I would, in fact, mind showing it to you. Just a little more, if you don't mind. Sure. By the way, I didn't get your name. Mm-hmm. Finally, my search is over. Your search?
Yes.
Yes. Please accept this, and thanks. Ugh. Hey, that's mine. Not anymore, little girl. A word of advice before I go. Forget you ever saw this book. It's for your own good.
Darn!
And Tressa's great big finale is about the mean girl who pushed her down and stole her journal. My notebook. I have to get it back. Where did she go? What's going on? What are all those people doing there?
Your attention, please.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss what's coming up next. I know that voice.
Gather round.
It's a first-class item for a first-class lady like yourself.
How splendid!
Well, it does sound quite spectacular.
Oh,
It is, Ollie. Here it is, folks. The magnificent, fortuitous carpet of House Kafka. For those of you who don't know, let me tell you the tale of this peculiar piece. The Kafkas are famous aristocrats from the north.
And then
Several decades ago, a craftsman presented the family with a very special carpet. From the moment it adorned their halls, their lives were forever changed. Business boomed and profits soared, and eventually they were blessed with 6 beautiful children. It seemed as though the more memories the family made together, the more their happiness grew. Their luck both at work and at home was greater than ever before.
actually,
And this is the very carpet that welcomed good fortune into their lives. Ooh, ah.
so
Who knows? With this in your own home, your luck could change for the better, just like the Kafkas. I'll start the bidding at a mere 10,000 leaves.
Most excellent.
I'll give you 15. Huh, I'll play. I'll 20,000. Sold. Thank you. Thank you. That merchant sure has a way with words. He could make a handful of sand look like gold.
Most assuredly.
Tell me about it. He even made me want that carpet. Another prosperous day.
Long time no see.
Fancy meeting you here. Glad to see you haven't changed a bit, Ali. And you are...
Hey,
Tressa! Remember, we met in Quarry Crest.
Green pea.
I'm just pulling your leg, Green Pea. How's business? Sad face. Is something the matter? You're not still mad I stole all your customers, are you?
actually,
No, it's not that.
What?
Your notebook was stolen?
oh,
Mm-hmm. What kind of person would steal someone else's notebook? It's not funny. It was important to me. But that woman said it was in my own interest to forget about it. The plot thickens. Well, I suppose I've moved enough merch for one day. Huh?
Hey now.
I'm going to help you look for your notebook. I have a debt to repay, after all.
Ali,
Ali.
thanks.
Thanks. I guess you're not such a bad guy after all. You call that praise? You've got a long way to go, Green Pea. Mary, good evening. Gasp. There's the hoe. That's her. Where? Over there. Follow me. Right, Mary? For those who can't see. Oh, man, I love Tressa's story. It's such a nice change of pace from the norm. I was talking about that earlier when somebody was looking for whether or not I would recommend this game. And I talked about, you know, making epic tales out of normal tales. So, yeah, it's... The final leg of Tressa's story is about chasing down the mean girl who pushed her over and took her notebook. Oh, Aura, no, you earned that shut up. Don't make this a Firewolf thing. Firewolf had nothing to do with it. You earned that shut up fair and square. That's definitely her. I'd recognize her anywhere. What a strange woman. What would she want with your diary?
Shush.
Quiet! Oh, he got shushed. Totally got shushed. Esmeralda. I retrieved the notebook.
Well, well.
Excellent work. Now let us leave this town at once. My thoughts exactly. I have a bad feeling about those two. We'll leave the way we came.
So what now?
What are you gonna do, Green Pea? What else? Get my notebook back. Are you coming or not? Lead the way. Thank you all for joining us today. The showcase, sponsored by the gracious House Wyndham, will begin shortly. Only one piece is allowed per entrant. The lucky winner of the show will be awarded 1 billion leaves. Merchants, please prepare your entries. That's right, the showcase.
Green pea.
Are you entering, Green Pea?
Yeah!
You got that right. Here's my winning entry. Ta-da!
Whoa.
Eldrite? How did you get your hands on something that rare?
So,
Let's talk business, eh? Keep dreaming, Ollie. It was worth a shot. But you know, you might actually win with this. Maybe you're not such a green pea after all. Something about it feels different. Different how? I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. Anyway, first things first. We need to find that woman.
of course.
Right. Ooh, a hidden item. And stuff I'm totally not paying for. Tick. There they are.
Now then.
All right, leave it to me.
Huh?
What are you going to do? I'll lure him away so you can follow that woman.
What?
I can't let you do that. It's too dangerous.
I am a one-man army.
Did you forget I'm Ali, the one-man army? I'll see that debt repaid one way or another, Tressa.
Oh no!
Ali. Smooth exit, Ali. Now to get down to business.
Hello there.
Pardon me, sir. Madam. What is it, kid? I know I don't look like much, but I'm a renowned merchant in these parts. I was hoping I could have a moment of your time. Out of the way, we're busy.
Actually,
It won't take long, I promise. I'm actually quite interested in that pocket watch of yours, sir.
That's so.
Oh, really? Did you forget? We're in a hurry. That's Ziggurat's watch, if I'm not mistaken. The king of the East he was, and prized that very timepiece above all others. His famous words were, "Nothing is more precious than time. Time kept and time spent."
All right!
Good going, Ali.
That's so.
A well-versed merchant, I see. However, this is hardly my most remarkable watch. You know, my time is precious too.
indeed.
My apologies, madam. Why don't we talk over there, sir? I have something that might be of great interest to you.
That's so.
Do tell. I really hope he doesn't get murdered. I like Ali. Who knew watches could be so time-consuming? Ah! I don't know that she knows what she said. Thank you, Ali.
It's my turn now.
What is it, Alphen? I was just thinking. That Ali's an awfully good fellow, don't you think? I wouldn't mind sharing a mug or two of mead with him. He's too young for the alehouse. Ha! When you put it like that, I suppose he is. But I have a feeling you two would get along just fine. Why don't you become partners? Who is calling me? I don't know this number. Go kick sand. Partners? You could make the medicine. He could sell it for you. You'd both be rich in no time. Golly. Why didn't I think of that? I bet Ali could fetch 5 times the coin that you managed to get. I don't doubt that for a second. Speaking of which, how much do you charge for your medicine? What? I never gave it much thought. Just whatever feels right at the time, you know? Tressa died a little inside that day. Alphen, if you ever have the urge to become a merchant, don't. I need to turn on the light real quick. Please hold! Alright. Sun is starting to set. Clouds are moving in at the same time. It's getting dark quick. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Hey, British idiot. How are you, man? How are things? How's life?
All right.
What's good?
Level slash.
Let's do this.
Andre Ramirez. Welcome back, man. Hey, Silverdine. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. How do I want to go about doing this? Great Tempest, I guess.
The winds of fortune howling.
All right. Ha! Try again.
Ready or not, here I come.
Rapid landfish? It looks like a slug to me.
Drone. Bring it on. This calls for surgery.
My turn now.
What is the logic
Hey,
of
baby.
observation?
They can come down and say goodnight. I am not mid cutscene or anything. Oh, I'm in the middle of a dungeon, but yeah, unless the boss is ridiculous, I should be done in like half an hour.
You're too kind.
All right. This calls for surgery.
Here I go. Lion dance.
Now, what next? Nothing will quiet the storm.
Let's do this.
Gosh golly, I don't know what to use. Give me money. Right? Dragon Quest Walk sounds pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I hope we get it over here. We better freaking get it over here. It'd be so silly if we didn't.
I see through the faces.
All right.
Unnecessary amounts of damage coming in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good night, Gabe. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I'm sure it's possible. I want to get Alphen to hit that 99,999 damage. I want him to hit that at some point. I'm sure that's a ways off, and I'm going to have to find some ways to break the game. But I bet it can be done. Bet it can be done. Hey, buddy. Good night.
Good night.
Have fun at summer camp tomorrow, too. Okay? Where's Caden? Is he coming down? Hey, bud. Good night.
My mom needs to tell you something.
She needs to tell me something? I hope it's a good something. It starts with an F? What? I have, like, no way of damaging everything with knives. There's Aber's Reckoning, but nothing else hits everything with a knife. Really. Nothing else. Suppose we could have all used some stones? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
How do you like this?
It's an irritating combination of things to be weak to.
Here's nothing.
Is that concoct? Well, I can.
How do you like this? All right.
You tried.
How do you like this?
Out of my way. You're mine now. What is the logical course of action?
It's a knife. How are you going to shank 3 guys at once? If you can shank 3 guys, it's not a knife. It's a sword. You know, I don't like your negative attitude.
Let's do this. Lion dance.
Now see Therian shank 3 guys at once? I have good news. Therian's gonna be shanking 3 guys at once.
Get down to work.
Or not. Or he will not. Never mind. Therian will shank 1 guy at once. But he can shank 3 guys at once.
Where's the nearest tavern?
I'm disappointed right now. I was totally gonna show you up. I played myself.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
Oh, those guys can get shanked too.
Course of action. So much to learn.
Ooh. Ooh. Good news. Owie.
My turn now. The winds of fortune are howling.
Out of my way.
Almost there, Therian. Ow. Ow.
Here we go. Level slash.
Good timing.
Let's do this. For you.
My turn. You're mine now. My turn.
All right, here it is. The legendary
I'm ready. Are you?
shanking 3 guys at once. That's what it's called.
Time to steal the show.
Look at all that shanking that just happened.
That's that.
It can be done, Mr. Negative. Is Tress already 50? Good lord. She picked up those levels quick. The way the experience curves in this game is real nice. It doesn't take long for your other party members to catch up if they've been left behind.
Ready or not, here I come.
My turn. Dragon.
Therian is a sentient dagger.
Here I go.
What is the logical course of action?
we go. I'll save my strength.
Now, what next?
You're mine now.
Bring it on.
I apparently need to go let the dog in, because no one of the other 3 people in this house can hear her. Hang on, hang on. All right. We're back. Oh, hey, boss. What a useless book. Well, you stole a little girl's journal. What the hell did you think? To think I wasted all that precious time looking for it. Well, if it isn't the little girl from earlier. Don't tell me. You came to get the notebook back.
Yeah!
That's right. I thought I told you to forget about it. I'm not going to forget something so important to me. Important, you say? How much do you know about this notebook, exactly? I write shit in it. Who wrote this book? Where did he or she come from?
The fact is...
Ignorance is bliss, little girl. Trust me.
But
Even if I don't know, it's still important to me. It's been with me on my whole journey. Save me the sob story, kid. You can have it back.
really?
It's useless to me anyway. And because you're so attached to it, I'll even let you take it to your grave. This seems like an unnecessary jump.
The fact is...
You've been nothing but a thorn in my side, so I'm going to nip you in the bud. I seriously just came to get my notebook back, lady. What the hell? I think the thorn here is you, lady. You stole my notebook, and now you're going to return it and let me walk away. And before I leave, let me give you a word of advice. Don't underestimate the power of this merchant. You have no idea who you're dealing with, kid. Don't know, don't care. Give me back my notebook.
I'll move willingly.
An interesting
Oh, hey, weak to wind. Who would have guessed?
to learn.
And axes! Good news, Alphin! She's weak to taking an axe in the face. I mean, you know, off chance. Nope. Oh well. It's always hilarious when bosses are weak to arrows, because they fall apart so quick.
Bring it
What
on.
the hell, lady?
That'll do her.
Okay, that's fine. The hell did you stab Cyrus with? Why is it still there? I am so mad at you.
All right.
An interesting dilemma.
Oh. Oh, is that all? Oh, okay. Fine. I don't fucking care. What else are you weak to? God damn it!
Bring it on.
Here I go! My turn now! Lion dance!
I'm ready. Are you? I see through the defenses.
Here we go. Alrighty. Ha!
An interesting dilemma.
Now the truth.
Let's do this! I'll get
Ah, Tressa! Good lord!
now!
Oh no, can we do that again? Well, we don't have as much money. But still, that was pretty damn sweet. Yeah, don't donate some BP.
All right. Ja.
What are you doing? What are you doing, ho? Good lord, Therian! Therian with that clutch dodge. Oh, good news.
Now, what next? A miracle like no other.
Here goes nothing.
I don't have any. There we go.
How do you like this? Whoa.
You're mine now.
Now, what next?
Here goes nothing.
Here I go!
Yeah, I'll spend that money again. Absolutely. Worth it.
Got more than you bargained for.
She got wrecked. I did not. I did the opposite of getting wrecked.
What?
No! Beaten by a little girl! A little girl and her hired thugs. Get it right, Esmeralda. I told you not to underestimate me and push me down and steal my notebook. I'll take this.
Phew.
Oh yeah, we have no idea what the hell those daggers were going to do. Like, I'm sure she had another mechanic in there somewhere. We don't get to find out what it was. Why would you go through so much trouble for a stupid book? Why did you try and kill a little girl over it? It's just an old diary.
You see,
You don't get it. This book is...
I came here by sheer willpower alone. I hoped I'd find something to help make my dreams come true. Something precious I'd treasure forever.
This book is my treasure. That's right.
Tressa.
Tressa, are you okay?
Yes.
Fine, thanks. And you? See for yourself. Damn that boy. I heard he was a wanted criminal, so I handed him over to the guards. You really saved the day, Ollie.
By the way,
Well, that's to be seen. Did you get your book back?
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds like the showcase is starting. Hey, Azarus is online. Did we put the Eldride up?
Here we are.
This is the Kismet doll. Kismet trees are among the rarest in the realm. They're known to bring good fortune in marriage. This doll was made from the trunk of that tree. Alongside it comes a legend. The one who holds the doll will meet their soulmate.
Why,
A real Kismet doll? I never thought I'd see one with mine own two eyes.
whoa.
First the snowdrop gown, then the Nis tiara, and now this? I don't know how Mr. Wyndham decides. Huh, I wish I had his problems. Instead, some of us have to sell our souls just for a chance at that prize money.
Now then.
I wonder what'll catch Mr. Wyndham's fancy this year. Mary. Damn, Ollie, that's the most efficient way to diffuse the situation that almost nobody ever thinks to do. A JRPG character with common sense. Hey, this guy's wanted. Soldiers! Hope you're not nervous. It's almost your turn. You've only got one chance to win the judge's favor. Did you polish up your Eldrite?
Well,
I'm not entering the Eldrite. Ah, I know what she's doing! And it's brilliant, and I adore her. What? Nani? You can't be serious. I am.
What's the matter?
But why? The Eldrite is rare and beautiful, of course, but I want to offer something my customer desires. I want to give them something they can truly treasure. That's the kind of merchant I want to be.
actually,
There's something I want to give to Noah. Something I think she could truly treasure.
Well, well.
Then I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve, Tressa. You won't be disappointed.
Now then.
Well, you better hurry. It's bad manners to keep your customers waiting. Really? But, oh. Do I go back here? Ah, yeah. Tressa Colzione. This way, please.
Tressa.
Good luck out there.
thanks.
Thanks, Ali. Fabulous he. Ali of Babwa.
And now for our next entrant, Tressa Colzione.
Tressa?
A kid? Here's hoping she won't disappoint.
Hello, my name is Tressa, and I'm a traveling merchant. Today, I brought something very special to me. An anonymous notebook. I grew up in a small port town as the daughter of two merchants. Sometimes I'd gaze out at the ocean and think to myself, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I came across this notebook. It was written by someone whose name I don't know. Someone who traveled across the world and wrote down everything about their journey. I decided then and there that I wanted to go on a journey too, so I left home. I wanted to explore the world as a merchant and learn the trade as I went. And along the way, I met some unforgettable people. In a mining town, I met another merchant around my age. His words had the power to touch people's hearts and make them happy. It was like magic. After I moved moved on to the next town, I ran into an old acquaintance. He was the captain of a merchant ship, and the one who originally gave me the book. There, he taught me something very important. He told me that there could only be one truly precious treasure in someone's life. So I searched and searched until I finally found it. What's truly precious to me is this journey. I've written all about it here in these pages. I can tell you for a fact that there are countless wonderful things out there waiting to be discovered. And just like this nameless traveler allowed me to realize my dreams, I hope that my travels can help someone realize their own. Which is why I want to give you this book. Noah. Tressa.
Who would want something so useless?
Does she have any idea where she is?
In all my years, I've never seen something so embarrassing.
Ah, someone get her off the stage!
Tressa.
I'll take it.
Did he just...
Is he serious?
Mr. Wyndham, sir. Pardon me, but... Are you absolutely certain?
Yes. I don't go back on my word. Now, please, bring me that diary. I would like to present it to my daughter.
So, do I get the 100 billion leaves, or... Why did you choose this diary? You see, my daughter.
Tressa.
Hello, Tressa.
Noah.
Noah.
The fact is...
I wanted to help her see the world as best I could, so I brought her the greatest treasures of the realm. But I could tell it was never enough. However, when this young merchant stepped onto the stage and spoke of her travels, that was the first time Noah ever said she wanted something.
To tell you the truth?
When I heard about your journey, Tressa, I felt like I was traveling the world with you. My heart never wanted the story to end.
I am most grateful.
Young lady, I can't thank you enough. I hope this will suffice for your diary. Damn it, Tressa! No! You were just giving Alvin shit about not asking for money! Ah! Take it!
What?
Think of the mercenary hordes we can buy! What, are you a merchant or not? This is a fair trade, Tressa!
You see...
My customer has something she can treasure forever. That's more than enough reward for me. I never want you to give Alvin shit about his medicine prices ever again. I understand your sentiment, but I can't let you go without recompense. Okay, it's too much for me to handle now, but maybe I'll need it down the road someday. I'd like to save it for then.
Very well.
Understood. I'll prepare a memorandum. If you're ever in need of it, please do not hesitate to let us know.
Can't thank you enough.
She could start her own merchant hub. I know she's a good girl, Mary, but still, she's being hypocritical right now because she was giving Alphen crap about his medicine prices being too low earlier. Tressa? If you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about your journey.
All right.
And I'd love to tell you all about it. At Noah's behest, Tressa spoke of her travels across the realm. She recounted every tale, one by one, with a fond smile.
Huh?
I've made up my mind, Tressa. I want to travel the world on my own 2 feet. Just like you did.
Noah. Thank you so much.
I'll treasure this notebook forever, Tressa. And someday, I'll write my own stories in here. About my own journey. I want to be the first to read it.
Indeed.
I promise you will be.
Faring well, are ye?
Excuse me, young lady. I must say, you put on quite the show there.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. I suppose I should introduce myself. I dedicated many years of my life to creating something. Something that became a precious treasure to you.
Huh?
You mean you made that notebook?
The fact is...
The writer was someone else, though. I gave it to him a good 10 years ago. Went by the name of Graham Crossford. Is this Graham? The apothecary Graham?
You don't say.
Graham Crossford. So he's the one whose travels I've been reading about.
Yeah.
That's right. That man saved my life. He was just about to head off on a journey. He didn't know where his travels would take him. So I told him he ought to keep a record of where he'd been. I spent 40-odd years making notebooks. But there wasn't anyone else's journey I wanted to hear about as much as his. Writing in a diary comes from the heart. And there is no one with a heart as great as his. When you spoke about your own travels, I thought I saw some of him in you. It was like you were in love with that notebook.
Well then.
If you ever meet Graham, could you tell him something for me? Oh no. She won't. I've got another diary for him, just waiting to be filled. Oh no! No, he doesn't know! And Tressa might have not been around town when Alphen found out.
Huh. I think I'll go back home. I've experienced so many things on this journey. It was filled with so many moments that can't be contained in a diary. I traveled and traded across the land and met amazing people along the way. And when I stood on that stage, I realized I did what I set out to do. I want to tell my parents that. I can't wait to see the look on their faces.
Home, huh?
How about you, Ollie?
It's probably time for me to head home too. My father is waiting for me. I finally saved up enough money for him to open up shop again.
So, who's the better merchant between you two?
I'd like to think I am. Hey, Tressa?
Yeah?
Next time we meet,
We'll see who's the better merchant, right?
wrong. Next time, I hope you're a little more refined.
What?
See, you're like a sky stone. One that could use a bit more polishing.
Hey!
See you around, Tressa.
Now then. My journey isn't over yet. I'll be there soon.
That was how I met Tressa. She gave me this diary to fill with my own memories. I know that somewhere out there, she's bringing happiness to others just as she did to me. And someday, I hope to follow in her footsteps. Noah Wyndham.
There's some more of that beautiful art. That was a great story ender. I mean, they've all been so far, but like, Tressa's story is nice because it's not a trope. Yeah, let's save it here. Also, great way to kind of tie together Tressa and Alphen's journeys. They were both completely inspired by the same guy, but in totally different ways. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But this is where I have to leave you all tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. We just got 2 stories left. We'll be done before the end of the week, and I will reveal my next big project. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all next time.